I've always wanted to do a movie like this, especially getting to do it with Mckenna has been a lot of fun. But just the character of Miller, there's a lot in him that I see in myself, and getting to play a character like that has always been a dream of mine. And it just feels so real, especially with these characters, and the way it's written. It feels like real people, and getting to do a lot of these scenes. Which a lot of people go through. It just resonated with me so much, and getting to play these characters and not having to read horrible like disaster written scenes. It's really easy and fun as an actor. Gramps is played by Clancy. Clancy is the coolest person ever. He reminds me a lot of my grandpa. He's really cool, down to earth, and he cracks the funniest jokes in the best places possible. His comedic timing is unmatched. Getting to do scenes with him has been so much fun, and you know, Miller he grew up without parents. You know, his mom died, dad in prison, so all he had was Gramps. So they have a very close relationship, and you know, reading it translates very, very natural. So it was fun to do those. My first day was with Clancy. It was Clancy and Mckenna. And Mckenna was trying so hard not to break. And she's a damn professional. She does not break. And Clancy had her. She had her. And I remember I looked over at Mckenna when I was supposed to give a line to her, and she was fully turned away, trying not to laugh. And that was amazing. But yeah, and I also got Clancy on his final day on the set to say "money, money, money" in his Mr. Krabs voice. Made my whole life. That's all I needed. My life is complete. I'm set. Josh Boone has been so incredible. He's one of my favorite directors I've ever worked with. He's so funny and so down to earth and really personable, and especially with scenes in a movie like this, he's great with talking you through stuff, and me and him had a lot of time to talk about the character and see where we want Miller to start and where we want him to end, and it's been such a fun process, and he really gives us a lot of freedom, which is great. The incredible actors and actresses in this, like the way they can bring that comedic timing and you know, the fun to scene, and then just immediately switch to, you know, sadness. It's so fun to watch, especially as an actor. Getting to watch that is so great. But yeah, no, it's such a great contrast, and the tone is so well written, and you know, I give it all to Josh Boone, and he's done such an incredible job, especially talking us through stuff. I got a call, and I met with Josh Boone, our director, and he was the nicest person ever, and I could tell how much, you know, he really wanted to do this, and you know, he really had a vision, and he explained it to me, and you know, I read the script, and I knew Mckenna was attached, and it was just a no-brainer. And then I found out afterwards it was a book by Colleen Hoover, and I read the book, and I was just, there's no way I could say no.